Alright, ready?
You've got mail.
Saturday, huh?
Saturday what?
Saturday
who?
Still cry when we fight. Still dream about you and I. Still check my phone every minute. Even when I think I reached my limit. Still text and say goodnight. Even when we ain't alright.
Yo, welcome back
To the Saturday Who podcast. I'm my bro over here, the illustrious Kingdom Come, highest of the high. I mean, when he walked through, right, and he talking about his music, man, Sheemie Dubb in the building. You feel me? The Grammy-nominated, 5-time Grammy winner. Yeah, you gotta speak it into existence, baby. Sing a little something for us. Sing a little something for us.
I just let you know I'm not gonna talk you up that way. I didn't have that plan, bro. You gotta tell me so I can write some shit down.
So off rip, you gotta see the difference,
brother.
Jay Walts. The difference between me and Sheen,
the poetic. Now you got me started. I'm sorry.
Is that she off of my dome, I could bring it home. But for him, he a little slow. So sometimes we gotta, tiptoe around the merry-go because the second round is.
Are you freestyling right now?
Of course.
Bro, don't get me started, bro.
My bad, but how you been, brother?
I'm good, bro. How you been, brother?
Been pretty good, bro. It's good to see you. We have a handshake and we never do it, and I think it's because we don't know it. I know it ends like.
Oh nah.
It ends like that or something.
Oh yeah, we did come up with something.
Mad discombobulated.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Nah, I fucked that up too.
Tell us what's been up with you, bro.
This week, every week so far has been a bit trying.
Yep.
As it should be, I believe. Because if you're not being tried, then where's the possibility of growth?
Right.
You know what I mean? We looked up a couple of definitions last week in the accountability meeting, and vulnerability was allowing yourself to be. A vulnerability is the state of being open to being harmed physically or emotionally, and adversity is basically like accepting what comes your way, the harm that sometimes physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
It's been hard to be vulnerable.
Okay.
It's been very hard to be vulnerable because I believe that we should be a certain way.
Right.
And when pain,
what you mean by that?
My mouth. I needed to go to the dentist to get this fixed.
Right.
I didn't have Medicare. I don't have any type of coverage that I could have just got up when the pain started and go get it handled.
Right.
So it didn't throw me off all the way, but it threw me off all the way. Like a lot of people might not have seen what it did.
Right.
It did something.
You
know what I'm saying? So I wasn't vulnerable, and that affected my output in life, and I feel it. And I feel it, and right now I'm in a season of time goes fast for us, and I appreciate that. But I'm in a season of apologizing and realizing how blessed I am.
So now that you notice you feel it, you apologizing, you know you're blessed. What did you get from it? What did you get from your struggle?
When you asked for something, be prepared for the gift. And I didn't say worry about the packaging of the gift. Mm-hmm. Just be prepared for the gift. Mm-hmm. I've been working on, y'all heard last episode or a couple episodes ago, changing my eating habits because how it affects me internally. Right. And I've been wanting to go vegan. I've been wanting to try this fruitarian or frugator, whatever they talking about. And I've been doing doing great. I'm not gonna lie. Before this happened, I've been doing beautiful. Right. But my jaw messed up.
Right.
And then I had to get this removed. It's been about a week that I haven't eaten a good meal. I'm 20 pounds down right now. Mm. You feel what I'm saying? But now the difference is I have the knowledge of how to put the weight back on because I have to put the weight back on. It was a 20-pound unhealthy loss.
Right.
I need to put the weight back on. It was a cheat, but I'm putting it back on with kale. With fruits,
okay,
bro.
Amen.
And the gym,
amen.
It's about to be lit. So from all of that pain, I realized that I wanted to be a diamond.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we have to. What you always say, we have to. We're going through our goals, going through life. and we're trying to accomplish things and grow, but we have to acknowledge that life is gonna happen.
Life is gonna happen.
Life is gonna happen. We have to take into account that life is gonna happen, right? We got everything we working towards, and you're two factor. So
and it wasn't the first time.
It wasn't the first time.
This has happened before.
You have to have knowledge that right.
And I didn't do nothing about it then.
Right.
So in this moment when it happened, I'm sitting here, woe is me. I'm sorry, bro. Keep going.
Nah. You
I'm sitting here, woe is me, and
we
weren't going. I wasn't going to record today. If he was who he's supposed to be, and I really chickened out, he should have recorded anyway. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm thinking. How could I be mad that he stuck to the routine? We make these plans in the expectation of life to happen, the expectation of adversity, and we make ourselves vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right? So when this gift, we talk about so much when we put ourselves through it, that's so when life happens, it's like, Thursday?
We got to do it.
You feel what I'm saying? So when Thursday do come and it is from life, show it. Show up.
Show up. You got to show up for you got to show up for yourself, and I think that's a good segue into what.
Hold on, how you? And then how are you for real, bro? I don't think you realize y'all don't realize we used to live together, and now we are so we still talk often, but we be busy. We don't get this time.
We
this
got
really
a lot.
Time.
It's be a lot going on.
So put me on. What's up?
I'm doing well, man. Like, Saturday, all the work we doing with the men's accountability group and with the podcast, we touched on critical thinking, all the critical thinking that I'm doing in my life and for the lives of others. It really is a force. Like it's impacting me differently. So the way I snap into and snap out of moments of life happening, I'm gonna call it, not moments of weakness. This life happens, right? But the way I've been snapping to and snapping out of these moments is just, for me, it's like superhuman. We talk, like, I've been living by the laws of what we've been saying. We need to do better there's moments where we're up, right? There's moments where we're up, and we're easy to remember a moment where we're down, and that could bring us down. But we don't practice moments when we're down bringing us up, right? So we need to do. I like the stuff we've been saying, what we've been practicing, like, is really becoming laws in my life, and it's shifting. The balance is changing,
right?
And not anybody can hang around me.
No,
you know what I'm saying. Not anybody rates this energy or this thought process or the type of time I'm on. So I'm doing well in the sense of growth, in the sense of I'm good. I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
Cause it's work. Every day is work. Like, you leave work and there's more work to be done.
As it should.
I have more goals.
We blessed.
And I'm constantly peeling the potato to see what's under it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, we blessed. I got a full house. Our bellies are full. We got roofs over our head. We wake up.
Amen.
We've been waking up every morning. The things that we asked for, we've been getting. I can't complain the last couple weeks. I can't complain about the things that I got going on. There's always a question I ask myself in the morning and at night is, can I do more? Am I doing all I can? And how much energy do I have left, and how do I get more energy? So that's how I'm doing. I'm Gucci. But I wanted to use what we were just talking about as a segue into like our main point of today's conversation.
What's the main point?
So I think we probably talked about it in a previous video because it came up as an idea, but y'all don't really know. Y'all know us by what y'all been watching in our relationship, but we need to think. We want to talk to y'all about a pivotal time in our brotherhood, and it is the specific year is 2018, when we've been brothers for over 15 years, but 2018 is when it took a pivot point, and what you see here is. It's never the end product. There ain't no end product to you in the grave, right?
Never.
So, it's a product of what we started then. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we both hard headed, so this
that makes for the better growth.
That
You
makes
know what I
better-
mean?
way
Like
better
if
growth.
we always
You know what I'm
if we
saying?
always agreed with each other, we'd still be in
Yeah.
2018
Yeah.
mentally. You feel what I'm saying?
What I mean by hard headed is that we still didn't see we started growing, excuse me, but we still didn't see the potential we had in 2018.
Right. I agree.
We like
Because we wouldn't have,
Open
the
the bag of
momentum
chips.
wouldn't have slowed down.
Yeah.
We never stopped. The momentum slowed down. I
Yeah.
think it was maybe a
Yeah, we never
direction.
stopped. Yeah.
But we never stopped.
I think the GPS tapped out. GPS tapped out. We didn't know the route.
We do. I think we at a certain point, they be talking about the GPS a lot. We thought we knew the route, so we
Yeah.
turned the GPS off.
Yeah.
And there was a point where we were supposed to make a right, and we made a left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that takes you to a whole new
So it didn't halt our growth. It took our growth to a new direction.
So 2018.
2018. How
that was,
it started. It
for
literally
me-
started at the top of the year.
For me, it started by I was in New York at the time.
Right.
I was still going through it. I think I had just realized I was going through it actually. I think I think up until 2018 I was in the part of my life where I was in denial of how heavy shit actually was.
Right.
And in 2018 was when I got super high and I had a panic attack. And I thought the panic attack was me dying. I thought it was a heart attack. That led into more thoughts. I was suicidal at the time. I called him. I didn't know what to do. There was no team out there for me, and I didn't know that I knew I needed a team. I didn't know how I should be treated. I didn't love myself.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't know how to treat myself, so I couldn't teach people how to treat me. So people was just doing whatever they wanted with me. And he was all the way in Virginia. I'm like, maybe I gotta get there. I said, yo, bro, I need help. I feel like I'm gonna kill myself. You know what I'm saying? I had told my little brother that before, and then I had to tell him, and then he kind of was like, it can't happen right now because somebody else is in the crib.
Yeah.
Eventually, you could pick up from there, but eventually, I ended up making it down. I called back the next week. Like, I know
he
you said a
called
couple
me.
months, but this is.
He called me. He was like, because I do remember that conversation. I think I gave him like a two months out or a month out, and
because bro was supposed to be moving out.
Yeah, we had a roommate at the time, and I was with my ex-wife at the time, and we had a roommate, and he was like, all right, bro. We hung up or whatever. I just let him know I was willing to help, but I couldn't help. I couldn't have him move in right then and there, and it was just because the roommate that I had was causing friction with my wife at the time.
I didn't know that. Sonda.
It was crazy. So that's what I was thinking about. And then he called the next week and he's like, nah, I'm going to kill myself today, motherfucker. We laughed.
He's like, nah, this happening now.
He's like, yo, bro, I know I said I could wait, but like, if you don't give me a decision, I'm going. I see you in the next life. And I'm like, oh, nah, bro, just all right, come through. I'm buying your bus ticket right now. I'm still talk to the wife, but I'm buying your bus ticket right now. And I thought that wasn't a decision that I could wait on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my brother could have been gone. So he came through. Unknown to him, I'm going through a boatload of things within work,
bitches by the boatload,
and within my personal life in my house. So when he comes to the house, immediately recognize it, right? And it's kind of it's a hard story to tell because everybody don't need to know all that. Yeah. But within the uncomfortable situations in both of our lives, what we did was we were fishing to find better versions of ourselves. So it took a lot of conversation, just practicing with each other.
So
creating boundaries.
We did practice a lot, but the practice in the beginning, it was we were damaged.
Yeah.
but we loved each other. It's so weird because
Yeah.
Sheemie would talk to people a certain way. I was so on the edge of like, yo, bro, it's about to be clipped for your boy. You gotta watch how you talking to me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could talk to everybody else like that. You can't talk to me like that.
Right.
And I'm looking back and I'm talking about it now, and I'm pretty sure I didn't say it with that resolve and that gusto. It probably was like, yo, bro, like I'm looking for peace somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? And you about to get mad at me and treat me like this, bro? Come on. Like, so where is it at then? And conversations like that happen. I used to say stupid and shit like that. You told me I can't say. Like, we had real conversations on how we expect or wanted to be treated. And I think, no lie, I say this to my wife all the time. I think you loving me and showing me that kind of grace allowed me to learn how to love myself. Because I wasn't even into asking for help, and I wasn't going to eat. And you was like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that was both of us, bro. And it was just we were able with our love for each other. We were able to like when we talked about each other's traumas. We'd be like, we without making the decision, like we're verbally saying we're gonna practice with each other. We just practice with each other, building a more
Nah, he's
healthy
lying.
relationship.
I'm sorry.
I don't think we said that.
Nah, you said it. You was like, bro, practice on me. That's what I said to her. I forgot what it was because I didn't know how to stand up for myself. I didn't know how. You was in the military. You was the corporal of the century, bro. You feel me? So he was like
beating you up.
He was always the type to be like, yo, they can't talk to you like that. Starting with my mom's. You feel what I'm saying? And it just went so it was a coarseness. That came from you. I was still the teddy bear nigga.
Yeah. Cause I was hurt for you. And you used to tell me this story. So like and anything he tell me somebody did him wrong, I embody that pain, and me and that person forever got beef. So it's a lot of let me be positive. But there was a lot of people out there that had beef with me and they didn't even know it. But it's because they disrespected my brother.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But we did. 2018 was pivotal because we did that work. We started that work. We started the work. And for the most part that year we maintained that work, but I think just like any workout plan, any diet, you plateau. And I think I'm telling you, this started in January. Like I got the phone call in January. He moved out there in February. So at the top of 2018, literally. And we went through the year. And I was going through the divorce and things like that, and splitting homes up and things like that. So we hit the midsummer, towards the end of the summer, and it was time he felt that he needed. He did this workout plan. He's seen some great results, and now he was ready to, for lack of better terms, personal trainer. He was ready to go back to New York and spread what we had.
Yes.
What we had been building.
If I'm being honest, I was not ready.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't ready. But the situation that we were in, I knew that I knew that I loved everybody.
Yeah.
And I knew that the best thing for everybody was for me to be, even if anybody thought that I was a factor or not, me being gone would let it just be.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's what needed to
prove to everybody
that
it wasn't
to
just
happen. Yeah.
Right. So we didn't maintain it.
We did not.
We did not maintain it. We kind of, like we said, we turned the GPS off. We was like, oh, we got enough. We know the rest of the route. It's the I-95 for the rest of this way. And we turned the GPS off, and we kept going. And we didn't even I feel like we didn't realize we veered off that road till 2020.
Yes, that we veered off the road.
That we veered off that.
I think we did realize it. Yeah. We still didn't get back on the road.
Yeah, we didn't get back on the road. We didn't. We veered off that road, and we realized like, oh, we're not on that road. We and what we did was we split apart. 2020. Now we out here in Cali 2 years later, right? We out here in Cali, so we stopped going in the gym together, the gym of life, right? We stopped the bodybuilding plan thinking we could go and do things for, and then things just started to fall out of place
Deteriorate.
in my life and in his life, right? So then we realized it in 2020, and we kind of say fuck it for a little while, and then 2021 rolls around, and I feel like he wakes up before me. He wakes up and he's like, "Yo, we gotta turn the GPS back on," and I'm listening, but I'm not listening. And then I feel like we kind of passing the ball back and forth all of 2021. Like, nah, turn the GPS back on. No, you turn the GPS back on. You turn, and we're going back and forth, and we're still not on the road.
Yeah.
And it don't happen from me really. I till December of 2022.
Yeah.
I didn't get back on the road till December. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was a little bit before that.
We made efforts in
me.
20. Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I mean, no,
Definitely.
we always made efforts.
Yeah.
But my switch flipped. It was closer to October, September. That was when my wife came to me and she was like, "Yo, bro, I've been paying this gym membership for over a year, and you never go to the gym." She was like, "I'm gonna be real, just save costs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's $45 a month. I'm gonna have to stop that."
Yeah.
And then when she said that to me, I'm like, oh snap! Like I don't know why that made me be like, what the hell? But I also think about my kids a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's when I called Mally. And
Yeah.
Mally, I remember I said, "Yo, bro, I need you to be up with me. He's in the East Coast. I said, "Yo, bro, I need you to wake me up at when you get off of work." He did an overnight job. He got off at 6:30. So that means I had to be he got off at 7:30. That means I had to be up at 4:30
Right.
to work out.
Right.
So, and I would work out here, right down here, because I figured that I need to find the time to work out.
Yeah.
And then I found the time to work out, and I started playing E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher day and night, every morning. I'm up. They in the military. They have to wake up anyway. I'm playing it. Positivity, just spreading it throughout the house. And then one day, I had gotten fed up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Cause I know what we do, and I know how we roll, and I see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he could do that. I seen him do it.
Yeah.
So seeing him not do it, I'm like, I said a phrase to him that I felt I needed to say, and I don't know if that was the trigger for him, but I essentially I was like, I'm gonna keep putting pressure on you. I'm gonna keep applying the pressure on us, on this situation.
Right.
If you need me to stop or you need to bow out the rent for a little bit or whatever the case may be, let me know that, because this is for the, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna stop applying pressure unless you tell me you need me to stop applying pressure.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? And I don't remember how he dealt with it. I just action.
I think I told him stop.
I think you did.
But I'm an accountability hound, so I go back and I be like, why you tell him to stop? You tell him to stop, why? Cause what? No, really, tell me. And cause you that's a you problem. That's not a him problem. Your brother just trying to hold you accountable. And I think I slowly started coming along, and then we had a friend commit suicide, and I think I dealt with that for a little bit, like probably about a month.
It slowed him down, man.
It definitely
slowed him down.
And
I told it. I didn't want to bring it up. That was the phrase, though. I said, "Yo, bro." I said, "Bro's gone."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm still here, bro."
Yeah.
You talking about 2018? Look how I got you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm still here. What's up?
Yeah. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, and to sit we sat with one of our other homeboys, and for us to be like, "Yo, we gotta be here."
Yeah.
Like, just promise each other like we won't get that low again.
I felt like we could have helped him.
Yeah. Bet. So that's where look we at right now. And it's crazy because you could be in the gym for 5 years, and if you don't eat right, sleep right, you still drinking alcohol, you won't see the results. You could be in the gym for 5 years, don't see the results that you want to see. As soon as you start linking all those things up, your diet, your sleep, what you ingest, your mind, get your mind right, then your body starts changing. So when we got back to the work that we was doing in 2018, but and these are I'm speaking figuratively, but we started combining different things: sleep, accountability, or being real with ourselves, being real with each other, looking deeper into our traumas, setting new boundaries, having new conversations. When we started combining stuff, we started growing at a quicker rate than we did in 2018. So like the men who we are right now, this may sound like I'm over exaggerating, but I'm dead ass. The men who we are right now, while we doing this right now, while we recording this, an hour and a half after we record this, we're gonna be even more involved. Because that's
Yo, bro, it be weeks in between these accountability meetings. I just said, yo, I haven't had food in 2 weeks. It feels like 2 weeks. We be moving, bro.
Bro, we moving. The growth we're doing, we're moving at an astronomical rate, and we're not stopping because people stop going to the gym because they don't see the results quick enough. I'm seeing the results 5 minutes later.
I like what you said the first time though. You said we're not stopping because. Like everybody got an excuse, though, because this.
Yeah.
Because we're not stopping because. What the fuck is you talking
Facts.
about? You feel me?
Facts. It ain't no quitting my body. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, excuse me, we are not average, right?
No,
we are
we're
not the average human being.
No.
And I called my mom today. I called my mom today on the way home from work, and I like to give her motivation sometimes. So I was like, Mom, you're not average. You're not an average human being. But let me ask you a question. She agreed with me that she wasn't average. My mother is not an average human being.
Miss Trinity's
She's
not
above average
She's
performer.
different, bro.
She's an outstanding performer.
Nah, she's different, bro.
Yeah, and
Matter of fact, shameless plug, Miss Personality Portraits.
Yep.
Based in NYC.
Yeah.
You feel me? You hit her up. She has the web. Miss Personality Portraits. We're gonna put everything else down below, but that link, that's the IG.
Facts. But I called her and I said, I know this is a little rabbit hole right now, but I called her and I said, Ma, you're not average. Let me ask you a question and you don't gotta answer it to me. Does the way you live your life, the way your life is going, does it reflect your performance? And she said, what? I said, cause you don't perform like the average person. But the life you have, does it reflect your performance? And I don't just mean materials and tangibles. Like, I do believe a corporation should hire my mom's and pay her millions of dollars.
I feel like they need your mom got to guest star on this because I feel like they feel like, oh, that's their mom. No,
I'm talking.
No, if you talking about doodle and a.
I'm not gonna tell all my business, but if you knew me and my mom's relationship, you knew that this is a non-biased opinion. this is not. If you knew what we had to grow to, this is a non-biased opinion. I shoot straight shots. You know what I'm saying? So like, I believe that corporations, that is a woman that she's to pay millions of dollars because what she will put out for a corporation, for an institution, is crazy. I watched it, right?
And you feel like her life don't reflect her performance.
Right. So I asked him, I was like, does your life reflect your performance? And we're talking, and she talked about like happiness and things like that. And I'm glad she's happy with what she's doing, right? My mom's work for Apple right now. She did a private event that she works for them, so they're like, yo, we know you do photography. Can you take photography from one of our outings? And they compensated her in whatever way, right? She was happy with it. She loved it. And I said, Mom, do you know that the corporate Apple need to be hiring you for shit like this? For their
the actual party planner.
Yeah. Do you know, like, you deserve that?
Yeah.
And like I said, we not average, and our lives should everyday lives should reflect the standard that we are, the standard of men that we are, and like I'm telling you, the work that we do, like I said, 20 minutes from now is continuous. you start seeing those results, and we just doing it because. But you see them results quicker and faster. You start understanding yourself. You got self-love, self-respect. You start digging. You doing all that work, digging for that tiring work, digging for those trauma and trying to break up generational curses, and you learning new things, learning your dichotomy, and you doing all that crazy shit to better yourself. You have such a crazy ass self-respect for yourself, amount of love for yourself. Not average.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That what
average.
you just said, the love and the respect and all of that shit that you gain from doing the work for you is how could you like if I talk to my moms and I tell my moms or I talk to my moms a certain way, when I leave the house, the women that I meet, they at least meet in that bar.
Yeah.
So when we talking about self, right, and you treat yourself and love yourself and hold yourself to a certain standard, why do you think somebody else would be able to come and treat you that way? So when we talk about, oh, this person did me like that, this person did me like that, you did you like that? You allowed that. You understand what I'm saying? Short of, I always like to mention it, short of anything like, being forced upon you, everything else you allow, buddy. Sorry. You were saying something. You said a lot just now.
I'm sorry.
It was many different points that
I'll text my wife real quick.
We was talking about. You said something about your moms, his personality portraits.
Yeah.
Oh, I said this already, but I really didn't want to record today, right? Because of my mouth. It is what it is at this point, right? You look at me laughing, haha.
He tried to escape me.
Yo, bro, doctor said I should.
He
by the doctor's orders, I should not be doing this right now.
He texted me. Nah. Let me tell y'all, cause he was.
Nah, hold on. Let me tell you, mom. Cause I was gonna text, bro. I haven't. I guess it don't matter for real. Cause look at the energy here. I ain't really eat nothing. I'm tired.
He texted me. He
my
said,
mouth's
I can't
crazy.
record today. I'm in the gym while he texted that too.
I ain't know that.
Thank God. I'm in the gym while he texted that.
I wasn't even gonna text him, but I'm like,
all pumped up. I'm low. I'm ready to go.
He thumbs it down.
I'm like, he's like, I'm not recording today. And I said,
I didn't even say it like that. I said it mad.
I will not be recording today.
Let me read it. Because I called out like professionally, bro. Like I tried to make I take this serious. I said, so I hit up the group chat and I was letting all of us know. I said I forgot to hit the chat. I know y'all know, but communication is key. I won't be potting tonight, respectfully. My mouth is a priority and my main source of income. I gotta make sure that we good by healing the right way. Yeah. And then he said, will potting tonight delay your healing? And I had a whole my fault. Will potting tonight delay your healing? And then I wrote a whole thing. And then I'm like, at the end of the day, what that comes down to is excuses. The doctor said not to do none of this stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, if I let him know that, I don't have to say all that extra shit that is also fact to me.
He replied, the doctor said.
So I said the doctor's order. I said, I know I ain't been getting no sleep, but I'm pretty sure I got them shits pulled yesterday. Like I'm like, cause I'm a little delirious myself. But bro, this happened yesterday morning. Like, give me a break. And then he just thumbs down it. And I don't do passive aggressive very well. You feel me? So I had to call him. And then he was like, so you didn't talk since yesterday?
Yeah. I was like, once I seen the phone ringing, I was like, let me thumbs down it. When I thumbs down it, I think originally I'm like, oh, the doctor said that? Nah, fuck the doctor. And then I'm like, nah, fuck the doctor. Fuck that, we potting tonight. Like, I got words for you. Word. So I thumbs down it, and I'm waiting for a Bible to come back.
And I'll be
and
right.
he FaceTimed me while I'm in the gym. I said, oh yeah, okay, bet. So I was like, I already know how he gonna react, so I'm gonna just chill. So he was like,
this is live. Us do that. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, because I couldn't, because when I hung up, I couldn't even say, "Oh, he was a dick in this."
Yeah. He said, yeah.
I couldn't even do none of that.
So he was like, "What you said?" You said, "Yo, he goes, his face all up in the camera. He goes, yo, you thumbs down the message?" And the funny part was that my phone was on my bag, and I was like, yeah. I was standing.
Just like he laughed too.
I was like, yeah. He was like, so. He was like, so. What I talked to you about my mental state, and I was like, all right, let me ask you a question. You ain't talked the last 2 days, and then he goes, so my mental state, and you know what? If you a Miranda, and I was like, all right. He's like, I'm gonna go, bro. I was like, all right, bro. All right. He was like, all right. He hung up. And I go back to doing the flies.
When I called him back and said,
text me. He called me back. He go,
on the ends. I said, because I wrote.
Oh yeah.
So boom. So I hung up, and then I hit the group chat with our wives real quick. Because I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for my wife to help me. I'll be like, no, he can't. I'm not gonna lie, because when she talk, he don't say nothing. You feel me?
I would have said something today.
I was ready
for podcast.
But bro, as I'm writing it out. I'm writing my feelings, and I'm trying to be real and pure. That's what we got to do, right? And as I'm writing it down, I'm like, yo, I want my daughter to go to a private school. She needs private school tuition. And this is our thing.
Yeah,
he wrote it days on this.
He wrote in the Wolfpack. He was like, I think this. He's like me. I think this and that. And then he's like, Sheemie thinks this and this.
They need to know what this look like, bro.
Yeah.
So I wrote, and I said, I don't think I should record the podcast tonight. Sheemie thinks we should still record.
Yeah.
My emotional and oral health aren't stable. Sheemie's a bit more stable and says we should follow through. I've been pushing past for a little while and I'm getting tired, but I guess I gotta keep going if I want Penelope to go to private school. When we rich, Sheemie could just buy me a new mouth. And then I said he should watch how he talks to me.
But what's crazy is that that's accountability.
Yeah.
But that's transparency too. That you cannot,
bro.
you can't buy it. You probably could, but it'd be a lie.
No, you can't buy it. You can't buy it. Nah, that's what they selling. They sell. Our accountability meeting is free.
Yeah.
These bro. Jeremy Anderson got a joint on the 26th, the 23rd to the 26th of June. It's $1,000 for the basic ticket, bro.
Because this was my thought process behind it. Not trying to be an asshole to my brother. Like,
no,
his that is something that plagued him. He told y'all that he don't have health care, so like that messes with his mental health.
Right.
Like I know what he walked the plank before. You know what I'm saying? And he's needed me to pull him back. I've needed him to pull me back. So I understand that. I'm not trying to downplay, but sometimes
you gotta push.
In the gym, before I put my hands to spot you on that, I gotta just let you. I gotta see you push the weight.
Bro, even when I'm spotting somebody, they're pushing it the whole way.
Just for you to see.
That's it.
So
when he push it the whole way.
I felt bad, but I was like, nah, we had a conversation about accountability. He don't feel bad for pushing me.
I don't.
He don't feel bad for pushing me. So I'm like, here's my thought process, right? And he knows.
How did it feel
I care about your mental.
How did it feel when I got
But do you know that though?
I care about my mental health.
To have that conversation when I
came. Bro. I chill. This the podcast, bro. I meant to apologize because I said some stuff when we was on the phone, like, "Oh, you don't care about my." I didn't mean that.
But I knew that was anxiety talking. I heard you speaking. But now I know how to decipher your anxiety.
What we talk about is even when
don't hold my hand while we do. Look,
my fault. When we are in those moments of anxiety or depression, the mania, you still have to stay strong to who you are.
Fact.
Because that's like your tooth hurting, but you still got to record the podcast.
Right.
So that's why I apologize.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because facts versus feelings, I know for a fact you give a fuck about my mental health, bro.
Right.
You saved my life.
And
you feel what I'm saying?
And that part, the part of me was just like, I was battling with myself. I was like, damn, you know how bro been talking, like you know what his gout and his teeth does to him when it messes up, right? So I'm like, nah.
You made it sound like my breath stink.
Nah.
You made me sound crazy. It's my gout and my...
You got toothaches. He has toothaches. Gout in your foot.
Because I got diabetes?
You got diabetes, bro?
Fact?
Nah, bro.
So that's just... That's not my... And we playing, but that's my emotional health. My anxiety is really sinking.
So like, just to... show y'all like this, like the accountability meeting, like the podcast, the music, like this is all we got.
Yeah. This is ours.
This is ours. Bro. We talking
And
about
that's
not
what
having health care. Like if I wasn't in the military, I'd be in the same boat as him. This is all we
She
had.
was saying that, and I'm like, I hear y'all, but she was like, some people really just don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I said, but they pay for it by their tenure of service.
Yeah.
And she's like, bro, I was there too. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And now I'm out. I don't have to worry about
Like,
that.
I don't.
Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like.
So that's what this is for, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about
Yeah. So my thought process was, all right, how many years you been getting toothaches? We gonna stop because you got to get it pulled? How many and he says it, we have to plan our goals with the expectation that life is gonna happen.
Adversity.
You've been getting toothaches before Saturday Who podcast, before accountability meeting. So now you didn't plan with the expectation that life was gonna happen. Ooh. So now we cancel a recording day.
Ooh. We break routine.
Now if he would have told me, I haven't spoken for 3 days, it would have been different, right? That's why the first thing I said to him was, you haven't spoken for, because my next question, I didn't get to ask
him. I'm like, my mouth open and shit.
Yeah. Because he's like, my mouth is hurt right now, and I don't want to talk, but I gotta give you this energy. And my next question was gonna be, I had a rebuttal ready. My next question was gonna be, all right, have you spoken for longer than 30 minutes in the last 2-3 days? That was gonna be my next question, but he already flipped out and hung up.
Because you put this shit in my face, bro. You was like, boom. That's why looking back at it, I'm so excited because I literally do that to you all the time, and I just don't give a fuck that you get mad because I know you know what's up.
Yeah.
So if what you saying is we get to the point where I'm gonna know what's up, and he get to talk to me crazy, and I got my accountability coach right here. That's what we. Yeah. I was like, yo, I don't got nobody to like that I could go to if I know he about to put his foot in my ass. Like,
we can't take steps back.
No, there is no give, bro.
Take steps back.
No. Oh, 1 step forward, 3 steps. Right. Where?
Right.
Where are they doing that at?
Right. We cannot take steps back, and we've spent too much time since 2018 turning off the GPS, taking steps back.
Oh,
we have to continue taking steps.
Like imagine you
whether it's a half a step, whether it's 17 steps, whether we run a mile, we gotta keep going.
It's a slide. Like you just a little
step. As long as it's forward with the GPS on.
Forward movement with the GPS on.
With the GPS on and the direction. This is the path. Like this is what God laid down for us. You know what I'm saying? Amen. And we at where He want us to be, right? Because if we haven't been growing, if we haven't been doing the work, then I would have never said that today. I would have been like, all right, bro. Because what went through my mind was, we're both students. I'm in college.
Never would have said that before.
I got college work to do. What went through my mind was, don't even thumbs down it, because you know it's gonna give bro a message. Just go home and do homework and take your mind off it. And I said, fuck homework. I'm gonna get that shit done. I'm gonna find the time to get that shit done. Fuck homework. This is ours. At the end of the day, getting my degree, finishing my degree next month is an accomplishment, and it's something that's mine as well. But this is coming from our heart, our soul, our spirit. Like our minds created this shit. We came up with this shit. This is art.
I often think with Sheemie, I'm like, yo, not with Sheemie. In general, with people, like if you have a wife, you can't be a cheating ass nigga, right? Because if you a cheating ass nigga, I'm sorry. When it comes to my male friends, right, and you are married, you can't be someone who steps out on your marriage, right?
You got mad aggressive. It's like, sorry.
Because if you step out on your wife and you're supposed to be my boy, in my head, I know my wife's position in my life. If you could do that to her, you don't care about me. And that's how I hold him accountable. Still, like respect her first. You treat her well first, and I'm a gauge that. Like, and don't treat my wife better than you treat your wife. That's gonna be a big problem. I got anxiety. You feel me? But that's the same thing that happened today. Cause then I'm like, cause he could say, okay, you've been, like he said, didn't have Medicaid, didn't take care of all these things. So now we have a plan, and every time you mess up or you didn't do what you supposed to do, I gotta suffer. Like, what is that? Do you really care? Do I really care about him? You know what I'm saying? Like, about this is something that we're doing together, and I have to ante up a certain amount to make it whole. And we have a plan to make a thing whole every week. And I just don't think that would have been fit. These are all of the things that I was thinking about. That's not fair.
You also asked me a question a couple of weeks ago in a moment of anxiety. You was like, yo, you don't get anxiety that I could quit this any day and leave you in the dark? Leave you alone?
Yes.
And I was like, nah, I don't think of it that way. And then I thought of it after the question, right? But
and then today
you gotta kill yourself in order to, I told him you gonna have to die. And I know he would rather die than quit this and leave me hanging, right? But
I would not rather
but
die.
You said that.
I would rather die?
You'd rather die than
Oh, I thought you, my fault. I thought you said,
you hear it as me killing you?
No. I heard you say, I'd rather die than do this. That's what I heard. I'm saying,
nah.
Like, no,
I'd rather die than turn your back on me on this.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But it'll never get to that point because we just gonna increase the accountability.
Yeah.
We just gonna increase.
And that's why 20 minutes after this will be on a different level.
And then right. Facts.
Always turning it up,
and I'll be thinking, I'm like, all right, so because I felt like a couple weeks ago I was hitting a little bit of a wall in my self accountability. I'm like, what'll help me even get more accountable? And I asked him the other day, I was like, you feel like I hold you accountable? And this was a couple weeks ago, and that's probably why I asked him, and he was like, yeah, I feel like you're starting to do better, and I didn't like that answer. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna hold your ass accountable, and because I don't want to hear your mouth.
I like to give these niggas the real. I said something to him about wanting a mentor and going to somebody and talking to somebody.
Oh yeah.
And he was like,
you said that when we was filming.
Nah, we was in the kitchen when I said that, and you said we probably said it again.
Oh yeah, we said.
But you was like, I'm not. He said, I'm not that for you, and that hurt my feelings when he said that.
Yeah.
But I gotta be real. Like it might be a situation that I do something like, let's say I punch somebody in the face. I don't want to be that type of person. If I go to him and tell him about that, he's probably gonna be like, all right, like, wait, why you ain't wait for me or that? Nah. So I think in that sense,
let me write that down.
My
brother is judging me. He said.
Now I'm trying to be careful because the things that you tell me, I'ma listen.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm
put the battery in my back a lot of times.
But I'm also in a place to where I think on your behalf, on the person you want to be and the person you want to react as.
That's new. That's new though.
Yeah.
That's new.
Very new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give you my reaction. This is my reaction. Either you want me to shut up and listen and hear you vet, or I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna let you know what I would do, and I'm gonna let you know what I think you should do and the type of person you are.
But I think in conversations, I don't think there should be a vent thing with us.
Nah,
like at the rate, only because of the rate that we want to move right now. You either telling me about how you fix the problem, but if you talking about the problem, we're talking about the solution.
Right.
And it doesn't matter how you feel. Like when we talk about this shit in the last 20 I was working at.
Yeah.
You feel me? You had to tell me how to handle old dude.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I left the job.
Right.
I mean, I had a plan, but that's not the point. Because right now the plan is going back into getting another 9 to 5 because I understand that there's things that I need to learn in that sector because I don't like being talked to a certain way, right? But I'm going to dip back into it because I don't like being talked to a certain way and I need to figure out that.
You have to fix that.
Yeah, that has to be fixed. That's a problem, bro.
Right.
How I'm going to want to run a business, co-run a business, but I feel the type of way when somebody say things a certain way. People may need to watch how they talk to me. But there's my reaction.
Your reaction.
My reaction. Yeah.
Yep. All right. To wrap this up, y'all. you know, we wanted to give y'all insight on 2018 and how this started, how we got on this journey, and
we gave them the whole thing.
yeah,
We gave y'all
but
the whole
just a
thing, wow.
reminder, like we ain't go into detail, like nitty gritty details, like that's none of y'all business. But the business that we need to offer to y'all is the mindset.
Yeah.
Um,
The mindset.
and sometimes it take times. You're never too late. Please don't think you too late. But if you watching this, like change your life right now. Just make the changes. Do your thing.
Yeah,
like,
but they don't know how, because we've been going to church forever, and they at the end of church they always be like, "Yo, if you want to walk up and sit," they don't tell you who you.
They
are.
know how because they watching this.
Yeah, but
they look.
But
they
no.
They
know,
gotta be
they know to
researching
watch.
motivational.
But bro,
podcasts.
I swear, if I had that switch in 2018, I'm not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing different. We just consistent now. It has to hurt. Look for that thing that hurts you.
Yeah.
And why do you keep hurting yourself? And ponder on that. And you're gonna get fucked up
if
before
you
you change.
think life is we say the gym, but life is also about chess movements though, right? Chess takes a lot of thinking. If you don't think that like your failures, so to speak, or the things you don't do, if you don't think it stems from something that needs to be fixed, you're wrong. So as soon as you do that and you look at every little thing you do and you start picking out little minute details in
and
your
how
life,
you messed you up, you did it
Yeah.
every time. That's when.
like why am I in
Because
this
they're
bad
not changing
relationship?
right now. They're watching this
There's a
because
reason
they
why.
want us
Right.
to change them.
Right.
You understand? When it hurts for you,
Right.
that's when
Why
it's
do
gonna
I
be over.
why do I keep quitting jobs? Why am I in this bad relationship? Why did this relationship go wrong? What did I do wrong? What did that person do wrong? What did I collect from growing up? Why do I let people talk to me? Why do I talk to people this way? But you have to have. It starts with self accountability, looking in the mirror. It's a plethora of things that you need to grow and change your life. So, as always, this is what we do. This is the work that we do, and we just share it. We just giving you a little glimpse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every week you'll get a little glimpse.
Remember, y'all can always hit up the Saturday Who hotline.
Let me get that.
The Saturday Who hotline. Y'all can always hit up. You gonna read off the number?
Sure.
You could always hit up the Saturday Who hotline. You could questions.
Text messages. Send your email to it as well.
Email if you got questions. We got lesson plans. We got life plans.
Yeah.
Of like
we are both going over these things, working, and
we're doing the work. This is the result. Like, this shit ain't for show. We're doing the work.
It hurts.
We're doing the work.
It hurts.
You know what I'm saying? You seen? We're doing the work. We're doing the work every day.
That phone number is 703-419-5042. Once again, the phone number is 703-419-5042.
Yo,
anything.
We love
Literally.
y'all. Do the work. Do the work on yourselves. And if you have children, it's even bigger.
Imperative. Paramount.
Imperative.
The top of the, like, if you have kids, bro,
you need to do the work. Do the work to better yourself. Today, this is your message. This is your sign. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for supporting.
Hell yeah.
If you didn't click subscribe to this.
Nah, hold on. Give us some time, bro.
Give us some time. Nah, you don't got time. Subscribe. We don't got time. Subscribe right now.